What is up today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have another sit down video for you, but this one is very different from yesterday's. This is actually, you read the title already, a review on my Milwaukee Impact that I got for Christmas about a year ago. So, this Impact, I have had it for about a year now, and as you can probably see, it is, let me see if I can see it on here. Yeah, you can see, all banged up and dirty and well used, basically. I have used this Impact for so many things. It has come in so helpful working on my trucks. As you guys see in all of my truck videos, pretty much I use this thing. Now, I'll give you a little specs on it. This has 650 foot-pounds of backing torque or reverse torque and 450 of forward torque. So, the breakaway torque is much higher than the forward torque. Now, weight, I think it weighs about 2.5 or 3 pounds or something like that. I don't know exactly what the spec is on these. This is the 3/8 mid-torque Impact, so it is much heavier, bigger than the regular 3/8 drive Impact, which only has about 200 foot-pounds of torque both directions, I think. Yeah, so now we're gonna get into I wrote a little note sheet over here for today's video, as well as yesterday's video. Let's see. So the positives. It's extremely powerful for something this size. This competes with most cordless half-inch Impacts with its torque levels, which is amazing. It's super durable, I gotta say. I have not been easy on this thing. It has been kicked, it has been knocked off of tables, knocked off of tailgates, knocked off a toolbox. I almost set the truck down on it once. It has been dropped more times than I can count. Yeah, it has been in some serious situations, and for those of you that know me, I am not light on my tools. I abuse them, and the fact that this has taken up to that abuse is pretty impressive. I do plan on getting more Milwaukee tools soon, so stay tuned for those. I'm gonna do a first look tool review on those. And another positive about this thing, is it's relatively light. I mean, you take a half-inch Impact that has the same torque numbers as this, and it weighs twice as much or 3 times as much. So I really like that about this. The negatives, it is not easily serviceable, and this goes for any Milwaukee Impact. So Milwaukee, if you see this, please change this. So servicing these, they're supposed to be greased down inside this anvil cover. And to service this, to put more grease in here, basically you have to send it to Milwaukee, because look, so there's 4 screws in the front, 2 here and 2 on this side, but there's a hooked piece of this anvil cover that is down behind this light right here, and you have to actually split the whole case apart to get this off, which is a really poor design on Milwaukee's part, but they do have a 5-year unlimited warranty on them, so that is probably why they designed it like that. So if this ever had a problem, I would send it to Milwaukee, and they would probably just send me a brand new one. So it's not, another negative is it's not small enough for all around ease. So it is a 3/8 Impact, so you would think, oh, 3/8 is for smaller stuff. Well, this doesn't fit in very many places, as you can see by this ruler. How many inches is that? Yeah, so this thing, including the anvil here, is about 7 inches long, right here. So, that doesn't fit in very many places. So like when I was doing my engine work recently, I had to revert to a standard ratchet and socket for a lot of things, because this would just wouldn't fit, because it was too long or it was too wide or something like that. It just wouldn't fit. And that is one of the negatives about this, because if this was a little bit shorter, if they could make it 5 inches instead of 7, then it would be a little more space friendly and easy to get into some places with it. But other than that, everything is relatively nice about this. So things I like that are not just the positives. It has a comfortable design in hand. So when I grab this, it just feels It just feels good. I have held many Milwaukee impacts. I've held many snap-on cordless impacts. I've held even some Cobalt impacts. And this just has that feel that you go, man, it's just comfortable to use. Another thing I like about it is it's just got an attractive design. I think personally, that's just a personal thing. I think they look really nice, and when they come brand new, that nice bright red really pops, and the white isn't dirty. As you can see, mine is not that nice bright red with a nice white pop on it anymore. It's mostly dark and covered in grease. See, you can see all of this is covered in grease. The whole thing is just nasty. Yeah. Another thing is it has a rubber grip, which I believe most impacts do have a rubber grip. But this one in particular, I just like the way it feels, and it doesn't slip around. I mean, you could try and launch this thing, as long as you didn't let go, it's not even gonna slip. So that is another positive. Now we're gonna get into the dislikes. Things I do not like about this. Right here. Okay, so this light right here. You can see the light. I'm probably blinding the camera. This light comes on when you pull the trigger. So when you go into a tight space with this, that light doesn't really shine out to where your bolt is because it's blocked by the anvil cover. Now, I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but I just feel like this light is positioned poorly. I feel like if it was positioned down here and shined up like this, it would be much more effective at illuminating the workspace, or even on top. If you put a little light up here on top of the anvil cover or something that would shine kind of down on your work, that would be good. For purposes of just this light, I mean, obviously if you're working in a shop or something, you're gonna have bright lights, and you're gonna have lights up underneath your vehicle or in the engine bay or wherever you're working. But just for future reference, Milwaukee, you could move this. That would be nice. So all in all, I am gonna give this a 8 out of 10 rating, just because of, well, the light, and it's not small enough, and it's not easily serviceable. That's the big one with this, is it's not easily serviceable. If you could just pull this cover off and spray some grease in there and put it back on, that would be wonderful. I know the snap-ons are like that. You just undo the 4 screws and squirt some grease in it and put it back together, you're good to go. But this one, unfortunately, and all Milwaukee impacts as far as I have seen, are not serviceable easily without splitting the whole case of the impact itself. So that is my tool review, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Again, this is an 8 out of 10. I would highly recommend getting Milwaukee tools, at least their impacts. I haven't had anything else. I've used lots of other things, but I've had this one, and I know this one is phenomenal quality, and I have not had a problem with it yet, mechanically or functionally, with its own workings. Everything still works with it beautifully. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're interested, go pick up one of these. I don't know where you can get them. Probably a lot of places. I believe they run about $300 right now. So if you want, go ahead and look this up. It is the 3/8, the Milwaukee 3/8 mid-torque impact, and I love this thing. It'll pull lug nuts off. It will do some crazy stuff that typically you would use a 1/2 inch or bigger impact for. And it's a small package, so good impact, good quality tool. Milwaukee, thank you for making such great tools. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that like button down below. Drop a comment if you liked it. If you dislike this video, leave a dislike and leave a comment as to why, and then go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications. I also have merch on teespring.com, so I will leave a link for that down in the description as well. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you in the next one.